Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to be playing Timberborn, a game where we build a civilization of beavers in the post-apocalypse. There was a new update that came out recently and we're going to be checking it out. We're going to be playing as the Folktails, the easygoing farmers. First things first, we need a name for our new settlement. Let's name it Twistedopia. That sounds like a wonderful name. Any beaver would be happy to live there. Let's take a look at our map here. Oh, it's a good looking map. We have a lovely river, two sides, excellent stuff. And also we have something brand new here, the underground ruins next to the old normal ruins. So this is the new infinite source of metal that we can just extract. That is new to the update. Very, very exciting stuff. We had a tutorial enabled because I guess I haven't played in a while. So, you know, might as well follow it. Might as well get reacquainted with the game. First things first, we gotta get some lumberjack flags. Let's see. So I think the location that makes the most sense is like chopping off these trees so we can do some good stuff in this general area. Let's get a lumberjack flag over here. I guess we're gonna have to like chop these bad boys as well. These are like not as good. I mean, honestly, oh, it died, dude. That's so sad. Like, why is this so dry? I guess it's like too far from the water, huh? I mean, if we could like raise this water, these would all come back. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because we want to chop these down anyways. We do want to like raise the water though, just to get all our resources back. So I'm gonna place another lumberjack flag, like very close to our main settlement here. Doesn't really matter too much. And let's go get ourselves a lovely path that connects everything. So our main entrance is here. We're gonna have a little lane along this way. Another bad boy over here. And that should all be within range now, right? It does seem to be all in range. You're gonna be building these bad boys fairly quickly. Feels good. Okay, we got both of our flags up and running. Beautiful. We're gonna mark some trees down for the cutting. We want to cut basically all of them. We don't care about any trees right now, like at all. If you see a tree like in the world, just like destroy it, demolish it. We need all the materials we can muster. Oh, of course, the water pump, the most important thing. If you don't have a water pump by, you know, the dry season, we're gonna literally just die, which is gonna be a horrible, horrible time. What can we do here to make our life easier? I guess like we could make this like into some kind of pool. Like this is kind of like a natural. This entire thing, this entire like little valley here is kind of like a natural pool. How do we fill this bad boy up though? Like how do we? I guess we have to like block the water flow at some point. It's gonna take a little bit of work. We need to research for that, right? I don't think we can like build. I guess we can build a dam immediately. We'll get to that soon, I think. First things first, though, I want to like build some pumps because the tutorial tells me I gotta do it. And I don't want to disappoint the tutorial. Honestly, 2 of these should be more than enough. Make sure they're all well connected. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we can also like get another connection, like honestly, all the way here, just to like have more options for our little beavers running around. Make sure they can build anything they desire. And of course, we want to make sure our beavers have some food, so we need to get them a gather flag as well. We want to invest in farms soon. This will gather things automatically, right? I don't think we have to like mark these down. I think that this will just like go on as it is, which is great stuff. So I'm like looking here, and we have these slopes. I'm thinking it will cost a lot of wood for sure, and we don't want to do it right now because it's expensive. But we could like block this off, which means the water would overflow, and it would like take a bit, but it will go up a level over here, which would turn this whole, like it would overflow out of here, right? I think it would overflow out of this area. Yeah, yeah, over here, and it would like flood this entire little valley. That doesn't mean much to us right now, but it is something to keep in mind if we need more things in the future. Also, like we definitely like want to make sure like this is not as dry as it is right now. Right now, it's just like definitely way too dry. I mean, I guess if we raise this a level, it would become wetter. That's definitely an option. But I think for the time being, we want to just like stick with this area. We want to go across to the other side over here. Maybe like make like this thing some kind of reservoir. Oh, it's nighttime. It's spooky, scary. If we, like this is a kind of like a natural reservoir, I guess. We have this like wall here. It would be a big project, but I think we can make something happen. Okay, gather flag has been established. Next thing, a stable food source. The farm. So the problem with the farm is like this is not a good start for fertile land. There's very little fertile area over here, which makes me kind of unhappy. How do we make a bridge? Like, is there like we have? Okay, the dam would allow some water to go through, but unfortunately, we would also need to get away on some stairs. We need to build the stairs. So I'm thinking I kind of want to like. We have a slope here, we do not. I want to like go across to this area to do some farming. This is a very like not great farming area. But I guess we'll have to do with what we have for the time being. before we can expand it. I would just like have to like raise this water level. If we can raise this water level, right now it's like super low. We're gonna be in a good spot. Ideally, like make this whole thing into a lake. So like the more I think about it, the more I think we're gonna have to like, do this soon. But you know, it's fine for the time being. Let's just go build ourselves a farmhouse and some farmland. There we go. Our lovely farmhouse is up and running. No unemployed beavers in district. Oh, hold the phone. We're gonna remove all these extra workers from here. There we go. We have Jumoke the farmer. Should be making us a lot of food. What's next in the tutorial? Plant the carrots. It's done. No problem. 70 carrots have been planted. Stockpile is done. A small warehouse and a small... Right, a water tank. Probably a very important thing. Because we don't want to run out of water in the dry season. Want to store as much of this as possible. Let's see. I guess maybe like 2 of these is a bit overkill. But whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't worry me too much. Let's have... I want to have these like easily accessible. We're going to have built 4 of these. Because I feel like water's... I mean, I know water is very important. Have them like that. Beautiful. Could also squeeze in 2 more over here if needed. I guess we're not going to worry about it too much right now. This is fine for the time being. A small warehouse. We'll build this. We'll build it like close to this bad boy. Right. Probably should build it close to the farm. Honestly, it shouldn't matter too much. We have enough traffic as is. Okay, next things that I want to take care of is... I think the tutorial is going to ask me to build some housing, and I do want to build some housing. I want my beavers to, you know, live a happy long life, and the best way to do that is to give them actually a place to sleep. We have right now 11 beavers, so we need at least 4 lodges. Ideally more than 4 if we want to like get more than 11, because you know we want them to multiply as beavers usually do. Let me think of a cool building design. So I'm thinking we do something like this. We're gonna have one building here. We're gonna have a mirrored version of that bad boy right over here. And then later on, we're gonna build yet another one on top. That's gonna look kind of cool. We could also like do the exact same thing like next to this. And we probably will. I want to give them like enough room to, you know, be happy. We want to have them like, give them 3 tiles in between. There we go, just like that. We're gonna build 4 lodges for the time being. I guess we do want a 5th one. Yeah, we'll get these, and then we'll get the other one. Let's give them all their lovely pads. It's kind of weird that they're like touching like this, but you know, it is what it is. We can have some decorations here next to the windows and make everyone's life a bit nicer. And honestly, let's build 2 more immediately. Like, they're fairly expensive. Like, even 12 logs, it's actually kind of cheap. Should be no problem whatsoever. There we go, 2 more lodges in the making. We'll build more of them here in the near future. It's gonna be like a good settlement. I can see this already. We're making some good progress here. Warehouse still needs to get built. Actually, let's make this a priority because I want to see what the tutorial is gonna tell me. Small water tank. I mean, very important to build those ASA. I know they're working on it. I know. But I want them to do it anyways. They're getting kind of lazy right now. I guess they only work 16 hours per day, which, now that I mentioned, that's kind of a lot. But they gotta work to survive. If they don't work, they're all gonna die. That's gonna make them very unhappy. An inventor and an observatory. I think this is new. I don't remember seeing this before. Interesting. So it gives us... Okay, it gives us more science. Okay. It's very expensive, though. Interesting. Good to know. Let's get ourselves an inventor. Again, we can't build things on top of other things yet because we don't have the stairs. But, you know, with time, that'll change. Let's build one bad boy over here. And I'm realizing, you know, we have so many jobs for people. We don't actually have enough beavers to fulfill all those jobs. Everyone's working on something right now. So I guess soon we'll have to like switch things around. There's a way to like prioritize. If you prioritize harvesting over here, you're gonna harvest things. If you prioritize planting though, they're gonna harvest and plant immediately, which might actually be better because they're gonna have to harvest to plant anyways, right? So I think prioritizing planting is gonna be maybe a bit more efficient long term for me. Which is, you know, what we need here. Building the warehouse. The inventor is not that important, but, you know, we'll get it. Building is full. Yeah, I know. No kidding, dude. No kidding. Okay, we have 2 of these. 1 more, and we shall have our next tutorial step. There we go. The 3rd one has been built. What's the next step? Build a lodge. Oh, I'm already ahead of you, my man. I'm already building all of these bad boys. We need more wood. That's kind of... You know what we're missing right now. They're just like so slow getting the wood. I guess it's kind of far away from them, so it's not a deal. But you know, we'll wait. We'll get them. We have beavers growing up, which means more people can do stuff. You're unemployed, you say? Okay. I mean, there's like not really. I mean, I'll make you the inventor. I think that's the best option for sure. These guys are getting filled very quickly. We're not using that much water, so I guess like I would have one of them as the builder instead. Do we need more builders? I mean, we could... I mean, I don't think the builders are a problem right now. I think the problem is, like, literally the lack of logs. So, I guess building more lumberjacks would help. Oh, hold on. This is new. It's pine resin. That's a new resource. That's why these trees look different. Okay. So, I guess if we have pines in the wilderness, not all of them have resin, actually. Oh, they produce resin. I see. So, if we don't want to always chop down trees immediately. Does every tree have their own resource that it spawns in? The birch doesn't seem to have anything of value. We have some chestnut trees over here. Maybe they give us nuts. You know, that'd be kind of a cool food source. And hey, we have our first carrot harvest. Let's see if they plant things immediately. They do plant things immediately. They harvest and plant, which I think is going to give us the most optimal amount of food. We could use more farmhouse workers, I guess. I guess 2 is enough. By the time they like finish harvesting all of these, oh my gosh, I feel like these initial ones will be like ready to go immediately. Or I think that actually might happen. Like there's so many carrots all of a sudden, I'm gonna have so much food. It's gonna be good. I think this farm is big enough for our little town for the time being. Feels good. And also we have all 4 lodges from the initial batch finished. Only 2 more to go. We need 13 more wood. Have them both done, so that should be done fairly quickly. And there we go, our 6 lodges are finally up and running. Build the inventor, I'm already way ahead of you. That should be done fairly soon. We have 11 adults, we have 2 unemployed beavers, so we don't have to like shuffle anybody around. But that doesn't mean like we can get more, you know, things to do, like more harvesters perhaps? I feel like we need to like maybe get more researchers. Because what's very important for us right now is getting a forester. It costs 6, and we need planks for that as well. Okay, which means we need to build a lumber mill, which means we need power. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I mean, we do want to get the forester, right? I think getting the stairs first is better because we can like climb into other areas. For example, over here. Hey, there we go. We have chestnuts in the chestnut trees. That's awesome. I'm guessing chestnuts are food, right? So if we had stairs, we could go down here and like just cross this area and get the trees, because we do kind of want to flood this area sooner or later. Also getting some flooding here would be sensible. Yeah, let's go get some stairs. So the first things first, I'm gonna build the inventor. We do want to actually stockpile some logs, so we have options. I have the inventor over there. How much for the stairs again? Oh, stairs cost planks as well. Oh man, does everything in this game cost planks? That is mighty annoying. Okay, I mean, we want to have power, right? We could have the water wheel, which is great. Costs 50. Or the power wheel, which is, I mean, I'd rather not use the power wheel unless necessary. I'd rather use the water wheel. Let's go find a good spot for the water wheel. And, I mean, I guess that's the next goal on the menu, right? Yeah, water wheel, exactly. The game knows. This is actually very awkward. We only have one spot where we can actually use the water wheel. It's over here, because I don't think anything else is gonna work. Like, no matter where I look, we don't have the transfer shaft. I guess, no, we need gears for that. Like, we cannot transfer power up and down, so we either build the water wheel or we build the power wheel that's, like, operated manually. I mean, I guess we'll build a wheel here. You know, it's not the best spot, but it'll do for now. It's such a small, tiny area, though. I guess we can build our gear workshop here. Again, very awkward spot for it. And we'll build the power wheel, the water wheel. So we build it like right over here. It's too far from the build it. Really? Oh man. Okay, we'll build your road. It's no problem. But we'll build it there, right? That's gonna work as long as we have enough roads. I think it will actually function just fine. So we build this here. We will need a connection, so it's gonna cost a couple of shafts. We'll do a T intersection as well, just so we can like move the power in here if needed. Our shaft over here. Well, can you build this? Hold on. I hope you. If you can't, I'll be very displeased. Let's make this a low priority. You gotta build this thing first, right? If you don't have this going, it's like irrelevant. It's so far though. It's 50 logs. It is so absurdly far. Oh my gosh. I mean, we're getting the logs, I guess. We have 1 unemployed beaver. I'm thinking, hey, we should like maybe go get ourselves like more lumberjack, but we're so close to being fully out of trees, and I don't know what we're gonna do when we're out. I guess we have to wait for them to like grow back. Very annoying, but probably our only option. But yeah, I think we're doing fairly okay. We have a lot of food, and we seem to be doing... Yeah, by the time they're done with all of these, they're gonna have more carrots. So we're gonna have infinite carrots. I might actually consider getting more farmhouses if food proves to be a problem. We also need to find a way to like keep these things watered. There are like irrigation methods like the water dump. Oh, discharge is water. Interesting. Like the irrigation tower. We do need to research it first. Also get some planks. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky. I guess the best way to like do things would be to, you know, make a reservoir here. If we have this as a reservoir, which we could do, it's gonna be very expensive. If we had this like as a reservoir, we'd have water both for the pumps and for the crops in the dry season. And that's gonna be the biggest problem. But we have enough water tanks, we have enough crops, we have enough food. I think we'll be fine. I think we will survive, no problem. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. My name's been Twisted from HoneyBunnyGames. Now we'll see you next time.